welcome to my channel and to another one of Rhonda's Crochet Quickies. Today I'm going to show you how to do the double crochet. The double crochet is one of the most common stitches, and a lot of crochet techniques are based on the double crochet. So what you'll need is some medium 4-weight acrylic yarn, just basic yarn, which is a solid color. It is the easiest to work with. That's what I recommend when you're learning to crochet. And of course, your crochet hook. Typically with a medium weight, you're going to use anything from a 5 to a 5.5 millimeter. This is an eye hook, 5.5. So you can use that. Plus, you'll need a scissors handy to cut your yarn when you're done to finish it off. Okay, so if you haven't seen my tutorial on creating a slip knot and a chain, I urge you to see that. I'll link you to it above. Please check that out, and that will give you a great idea how to start with the slip knot and the chain. But I will do it here again as a quick review. To create your slip knot, you bring the tail up, put your finger in, turn, put your thumb into that little loop, pull up your tail like so, and you've got your slip knot. Take your hook, put it through that loop, pull on the tail to tighten, and you're ready to make your chain. You will find a comfort level for how you hold your yarn. Watch how I hold mine. Wrap around my baby finger and wrap around like so, and then I hold my yarn at the slip knot. By holding my yarn at the slip knot, it allows me to control the chain, and as I move up with it, it will help me so that my chain does not get twisted as I go along. You'll notice this yarn here, that's where I control my tension. That's my working yarn. So what I'm going to do to make my chain is yarn over and pull up a loop. And notice I'm hanging on to that. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. And notice what I did. I raised my thumb and I'm controlling that chain so it all stays nicely controlled and not getting twisted. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and I have now 3 chains. I'm going to make a total of 11. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And if you need to see that again, please check out that basic tutorial, the Rhonda's Quickie Slip Knot and Chain. So just to take a look at this chain, it's got 2 different sides. One side, you'll see these V's. Each of these V's represents a chain. The loop on your hook never represents a chain or a stitch, but anything below that represents your chain. So here you'll see a V, a V, a V, okay? I like to work at the very beginning on the other side, and you'll see these bumps. So again, the loop doesn't represent anything. It's that first bump that represents your first chain. And here's your second chain. When you were doing the double crochet, you were working into the second chain. To do the double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into that second chain, like so. And you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull up a loop. So you're only pulling through one of those loops on your hook. So you still have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops, like so. And you'll notice how I turned my hook when I grab the yarn and bring it back around. Okay, so watch as I'm doing that. Yarn over, I turn over my hook, and I pull through those last 2 loops and turn back around. And that is my first double crochet. Let's try that again. Remember, yarn over, go into the next chain. Notice how I'm using my thumb to work it in. You can do that as well, and that helps. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and I'm also using my thumb to help me guide my yarn. Yarn over, remember turning that hook so the hook is facing down, pull through 2 of those loops. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. And another time, yarn over, insert into the next chain. I always want to say stitch, but of course we're working with the starting chain. Yarn over. So here you see we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I'd like you to keep doing that till you get to the end of your chain. So yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Keep doing that until you get to the end, and I'll meet you when you get there. Okay, so I'm at my last chain, and I want you to notice that, how that looks, because you don't want to miss any chains, and going forward, you don't want to miss a stitch. You want to make sure you get everything. So I have my yarn over my hook, go into that last chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And let's take a look at what we've got. This is the double crochet. You can see that the double crochet has larger spaces than the single or the half. If you've been following along with my tutorials, you will notice that. If not, I urge you to go back, check out my other Rhonda's Crochet Quickies, because you will see how to create that single crochet and the half double crochet. This double crochet is a bigger stitch than the single crochet and the half double. Now, in order to continue, you want to chain up 2, 1 and 2. Then you turn your work. Now you'll notice I'm going to work into these stitches that look like the V's. So when I put my hook into my V, I'm going to go into the second V, because this one, some patterns, they say that chain counts as a stitch. Some say that it does not. It depends on the pattern. If it counts as a stitch, then you will go into your second stitch, okay, your second one right here. So remember, the loop on your hook does not count as anything. Here is your chain where we chained up 2. Here is the first stitch and the second stitch. Now I am going to go into the second, yarn over, and now we're going to insert the hook just under that V. So you're picking up 2 strands. Okay, you can see there's 2 strands here. And that's how you go into your stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, so you're going through that V. Okay, and remember, I'm turning my hook, working with it, pivoting it as I go along. And now I have those 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do that again. Yarn over, go into that next stitch. You'll also notice some spaces where your stitches are. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just underneath these V's. So I yarned over, insert my hook into the stitch. Notice there are 2 strands where my V is. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And let's do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there you have it. Now I'm going to finish right to the end so you can see what the double crochets look like. Okay, so here is my 2-row swatch, and you can see, if you have tried the single crochet and the half double, you can see that these stitches are more airy, they've got more space, and it creates a higher stitch. So you get more depth more quickly, more height more quickly, I should say. And so projects worked with double crochet will work up faster than single crochet and half double, but really it depends on what you're making, what size yarn you're using, and what type of look you're going for. But that is a double crochet. So practice that, and once you feel comfortable with it, there's so many different stitching techniques that you could do based off that double crochet. Okay, I talked about needing your scissors to finish off your work. This is just 2 rows. There are no projects that will complete after 2 rows, but once they do and you want to finish off, you'll yarn over, pull up a loop, and just pull it high enough that you can get some yarn. You'll need a length of yarn that you could weave in to finish off your project, and then you will cut like so and pull through, and that's how you finish off your work. So here you've got your little swatch. Go ahead and practice that, do more rows, and have fun with it. And then from there you can learn all kinds of different stitching techniques that start with the double crochet. I hope you like this. I hope it helped. If you did like it, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to get all notifications for my channel so you don't miss a video. Have a great day.